hi, it's the Tiny Gamer, and let's play some more Final Fantasy XIV with Daenne. Okay. So as you can see, I'm level 30. I did a dungeon roulette. So now I get to do the event. Yay! So let me go to Limsa. And because I know the event is short, I don't need my timer like I had with leveling up Daenne. So, woo, bet that. If you hear me yawning, I apologize. It's been a day. Actually, it's been a stressful 3 days. So it's August 23rd, and it's Friday night, 9:43 p.m., and we still don't have a car. The body shop had the body shop is a little mechanic shop that we take it to. We trust the guys there. They treat her good, all that. They had another much bigger project that was a priority. They only have like 2 bays for like get in there intense type of car mechanic type stuff. Unlike, because they have 2 bays for that, and then they have 2 bays for like really light, easy stuff like oil changes and something that will be a quick, you know, less than an hour or 2 hours at most job. So, we possibly won't have our car till Monday. The problem is I work Saturday. Actually, let me double check my schedule. If it'll load, yeah. I work Saturday, Sunday. So, and it will cost me way too much money to Uber there and back. Problem is, I don't have enough PPTO, and I have 1 too many points. So, but I have points that are going to be dropping off soonish, so I'm in that rock and a hard place type thing. Do I call out for 2 days? Or do I somehow come up with $140? Yeah. And that's 2 days. $70 round trip. It's ridiculous. Alright, drowning lunch, yes. So yeah, it's been stressful. That's why it's taking me so long to finally, like, have some sort of, like, energy or whatever to actually want to record. Making sure I was recording, because doink! Okay. Fire Red Beast Green. Moiru is scouring the after castle for any sun-beaten souls who might not have heard about this year's Moonfire Faire. This quest is available for a limited time only. Do my eyes deceive me, or do I spy a lad who looks like he could do with some proper summer recreation? That's right, the sun's rays are out in full force, and so is our beloved Moonfire Faire. So this is the conversation that happens when you've never done any of the previous Moonfire Fairs. These days, the event doubles as free promotion for the Adventurers Guild, you know? The brave and the bold show off their heroics, and afterwards, the fair guests flock to the guild in droves to hire them. But the real star of the show is the acclaimed Eorzean Nimble Warrior course, bringing in hundreds upon hundreds of new challengers. At any rate, we could really use more help out there. Sorry, yawning. So if perchance I piqued your interest, I suggest you ship out to Costa del Sol and speak to our chief chaperone, Haramaga. So I travel to the Fisherman's Guild. Okay. I never realized that said Fisherman's Bottom. Oh no. Okay. Costa del Sol. The ferry is bound for Costa del Sol. Are you riding with us? Yes. This could be my first time at Costa del Sol. So, oh, I'm like, where's the Aetheryte? Right there. There we go. Okay. Now, I head all the way out there. By the time you see this, we should have our car back, but as of recording this, nope. And I understand, it's just, like I said, it's a small shop, but frustrating. Welcome one and all to the Moonfire Faire. You've got more of an adventurer's look about you, but, well, we should be glad of the help regardless. What? This year, the event is shaping up to be a thrill for visitors and staff alike. Allow me to give you a brief outline of what we have planned. In case the screaming and splashing hadn't given it away, we brought back the Eorzean Nimble Warrior course with all its explosive challenges intact. And if the summer sun gets to be too much, grant yourself a refreshing reprieve by enjoying an icy treat or playing with the polar bears. Even better, this year we've added a little Far Eastern flair with these hand fans. They're called Uchiwa, and they drive away evil spirits, or so I'm told. To ensure their authenticity, we hired an expert in the art of the festival to craft for us 100 crates of them. And what color could be more fitting for Moonfire then bright blazing red. Seeing as the origins of the event can be traced back to the bombard hunts of years past, I say Uchiwa was a perfect fit for the spirit of the occasion, and judging from the sizable crowds, I'm far from the only one. The downside, of course, is that we presently find ourselves quite ill-equipped to manage a turnout of this magnitude. Personally, I'd like to bolster our security today if I can. As it stands, none of us would be able to leave our posts in the event of a serious emergency. So given the fortuitous timing of your arrival, could I ask you to... Monster! Ah! Uh-oh. Did she say monster? Damn it all. The people are starting to panic. Please, you've got to help us. I'll stay here and try to keep the crowd calm. You head north and find that woman. All right. The monster was just here, I swear it. It was leering at me from behind that rock, making these off-kilter little motions, and then it ran off to the east. I thought for certain it would come over here and... Ugh, I feel faint. I need to go lay down. Okay. Damn, I don't stand a chance against that thing. You should have seen it. I was minding my own business out here, practicing my steps, when suddenly that thing showed up out of nowhere to challenge me to a dance-off. Then, after it utterly trounced me, it raced off again. Would that I could tell you where or even which direction. Although, come to think of it, I believe I saw something fall from its body. Well, it doesn't matter much to me anymore. I can hear the summer's call, and it must be heated. To the ocean with me. Whatever fell off that thing, you'll find it lying over there, if you think it'll help your search. Ah, there he is. You there. Might you be the adventurer Haramaga consigned to the security detail? Worry not. The chaperones are here to help. We heard reports of a green monster running amok. Have you learned aught in the way of a clue? It dropped something, did it? Looks to be a needle by my reckoning. Okay, I'm gonna say it's obvious we're dealing with the cactuar. Cactuars? In Lenasia of all places? Surely they would struggle to survive so far removed from their native habitat of Thanalan. I'm so sorry about this. Madam Mimija, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, if I'm not mistaken, was it not Master Gigaruju himself who invited you to Costa del Sol? Yes, I traveled all the way from Olda at the summons of my friend Gigaruju. Naturally, I couldn't bear the thought of my dear pets missing out on the fun and festivities, so I brought them along with me. Not a moment did I ever think they would act out like this. You have my deepest apologies. They were perfect angels when we stopped to see Gigaruju. He even gave them treats. But the moment I stepped away for a drink, they went mad, and poor Gigaruju couldn't rein them in. By the time I got back, they were gone. I swear to you, this has never happened before. Well, that would certainly explain how a cactuar ended up in Lunasia. Regardless, if your pets pose a danger to the fairgoers, we may have to subdue them by force. No, please, I've raised them since they were pups. They'd never hurt a fly. I don't fancy the prospect myself. What other option is there? Given that the Moonfire Faire would have no venue were it not for Master Gigaruju, I'd obviously prefer if we didn't upset a dear friend of his. Yes, termination should be a last resort. Let us first attempt to capture them. A sensible plan. Should things turn violent, it would only frighten the attendees. This calls for a more subtle approach. Just the three of us, perhaps? Indeed. I would see this situation sorted swiftly, that we might return to the fair. If we work quickly, we may manage to find it before it escapes the bounds of Coastal Soul. Thus, I propose we split up. Daenne, my friend, will you search the west side of the island? Okay. Did you find something? It appears he did, but how are we going to capture it? I've never seen a cactuar look so dangerous. Is it just me, or is it radiating an aura of pure malice? I've never seen the poor thing like this either. Come to think of it, Gigaruju told me it seemed to him as though they were possessed. In that case, perhaps the aura is an evil spirit. If only we can purify it somehow. I'm going to say perhaps an Uchiwa will help. Of course. In the Far East, they say Uchiwa to ward off evil spirits, right? Maybe our festival fans will work. In that case, allow me to do the honors. Evil spirit be gone. Uchiwa Shoji. Shohoi. I don't know, I apologize. Yes. Well, that was easy. Shall we head back for drinks? Sorry, I'm adjusting in my seat. I'm terribly sorry to interject, but I think there must be a misunderstanding. That's only one of my dear cactuars. I'm still missing the other 6. I do appreciate you finding cacti, of course, but I'm also worried about Cactileo and Cactina and Cactistoper and... Wait, so you said pets. You brought 7 cactars to La Nausea? It is concerning, then, that we scoured every inch of the island and only found 1. It appears we'll have to take our search to the mainland. Very well. Let us take up our Uchiwa and find these cactars, that we might ease them from their torment. Doop. I've learned the emote. Festival Fan Frenzy. Moonfire Faire chaperone Beau de Fawn is prepared to help you track down a half-dozen wayward cactars. This quest is available for a limited time only. I take it you're ready to begin. In that case, let us review our objective. First, we must seek out these cactars. As soon as one's located, placate it with a gust from your Uchiwa, and then bring it back here. You, my friend, are in charge of searching the southwestern cliffside. Okay. And we swim back. There it is. Okay. Go on emotes. The cactar appears to have snapped out of it, whatever it may have been. Eager for your company, it walks right up to you, allowing you to grab it. Okay. And the other one is over here. Oops. The cactar appears to have snapped out of it, whatever it may have been. Eager for your company, it walks right up to you, allowing you to grab it. Okay. Now to head back. Welcome back. I don't suppose you found any cactars. Here you go. And that brings us to 7. Excellent. We're done. And now that that's over with, I think I'll grab myself a drink and find a nice vantage point. Preferably somewhere in the shade. Oh, take me with you. I've been dying for a drink. At last, the crisis is well and truly averted. Now I can return my focus to what matters most, ensuring a spectacular time is had by all. Seeing as Hair Maga still needs a status report, could I ask you to see to that? Yeah. Welcome back. It seems you have the cactar crisis well in hand. You've done your part to keep the peace, and for that I thank you. Now, what's this I hear about a malicious aura? Efficacy of the Uchiwa aside, I'd rather like to get to the bottom of this, lest we suffer the same problem next year. I just wanted to report that pet cactars are resting safely away from the main festivities. I asked another chaperone to keep an eye on them. I cannot apologize enough for the trouble I caused. Yes, well, I'm glad to have this matter settled quietly. My lovely ladies were quite frightened. That being said, speaking as one who has seen his share of dancers, your pets have star potential, my dear Mimija. Truly? Perhaps I should have them formally trained. You're not seriously going to encourage that behavior, are you? Lest you forget, it was pure coincidence that we found a peaceable solution through the use of our Uchiwa. Were something like this to happen again, that luck may not hold. Surely you don't mean... I've learned my lesson. I swear, as soon as we're home, I'll ensure that they're trained to stay at my side at all times. That's all I ask. Incidentally, did you notice anything that might have served as a catalyst to their cavorting? No, I'm afraid not. I was away at the time, you see. I thought it was quite strange myself. One moment they were downing their wine like sailors, and the next it was as though they were possessed by some manner of wicked spirit. They were drinking wine, my lord? And what a fine vintage it was. I was delighted to be in like-minded company. Oh, and the great conversations we could have had if only they could speak. Mimija, I can't believe I'm asking this, but is wine safe for cactars? How should I know? I've only ever given them the finest spring water from the mountains of Qufiswesfv myself. Seems we have our culprit. Psst. They barely had a cupful each, and besides, it's not like I poured the stuff down their throats, did I? Yeah, deep in trouble, dude. Sir. Alright, look, perhaps sharing the bottle wasn't the best of ideas, but how was I to know they couldn't hold their drink? Oh my god. Personally, I'm just glad the mystery's been put to rest. And seeing as Mimija has learned her lesson, I dare say we won't be seeing a repeat of this incident. Well, just in case someone else gives wine to some other cactars, I'll be sure to let the chaperone team know to reach for an Uchiwa rather than a weapon. That would be much appreciated. Paul Biano. Now, let us return to the festival. The Adventurers Guild won't promote itself, you know. As for you, on behalf of the entire Chaperone team, I thank you. Enjoy the remainder of the event, and don't be a stranger, alright? Woo! Okay. Yeah, alright. Oh, I'm so happy I finally got to, I'm so happy I got to do this event with Danny. And, he's level 30 now, so sweet. Alright. Now I just have 3 more characters to do this event with. Which is my VOD/streaming characters. Alright, so that's going to be all for now. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe, stay happy, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye!